Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Eliza at Eliza Journals. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. So I have been gone for a while. Although y'all may see me upload some older videos, those are completely old. Those are probably like two weeks old. So if any one of you are joining my channel that have not been here previously, to recap, we had a house fire the week after Thanksgiving, and we didn't totally lose everything, just more so of like kind of like towards the front. In certain areas it was burned out in some areas, but not like a total loss. It did not affect my room, and it literally stopped right before my son's room. But so we had been staying in a hotel since November, and then the week, let me see, oh my gosh, today is today's the 20th, and so we've officially been in a rental, like an Airbnb rental, for about a week. And then I haven't been able to record anything for like the last week and a half because I had to pack everything up at the hotel. And then it snowed that Friday. And then I'm like, okay, so we're not going anywhere anytime soon. Because it literally snowed that Friday. We couldn't get out, couldn't go anywhere. And then we ended up moving on Sunday. Yes, we ended up moving last Sunday. And we had to go get ice from Lowe's. Because we couldn't get up in the driveway because it was so slick and the roads were still icy and snowy and things like that. But we ended up moving in Sunday, but then we officially moved in, like started staying here that last Monday. So today is Monday, so we've only been here a week. So far it's pretty nice. It's just very quiet, kind of gives me the creeps a little bit, but I haven't been able to film anything, which I'm like super sad about. I'm actually going to be trying to do some flip throughs of my 2024 planners and journals. I'm just trying to see like if I have the strength to even do all that today, because I'm like super tired. And I worked on Saturday, which Saturday and Sundays are usually my days off, but I worked Saturday because I had to replace the Friday that I didn't go to work last week because of the snow day. So luckily today's a holiday and I've been able to just be off today. And so really I got my 2 days back, but it really doesn't feel like it. Okay, so now let's move into what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be decorating my Catchall planner. So yes, I did move into rings. I love my Hemlock and Oak, which I still am an affiliate. My code is Eliza10. But I wanted to try something different for 2025. So I moved into rings just to see how well it functions for me. I am kind of missing my binded notebooks because this is, it is a bit heavy. I mean, it's about the same size as my Hemlock and Oak. But what I'm saying is I know the more that I fill it in, the more it's going to thicken. And then I'm probably going to end up removing some of the pages, which I really don't want to. So I'm going to see if maybe there are some, I don't know, bigger rings that I probably can swap to just to see, but I don't know. So we're actually going to do my first decorate with me on my YouTube channel of my Catchall rings. And so I can kind of give you like a flip through of like what it, pretty much like what it looks like already. So all last week I did not journal at all. No, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm thinking about my Hobonichi. I didn't plan at all, and I was going to back plan, but I just told myself I'm not doing that. This year, I'm not back planning. If I just miss a week, if I decorate a spread and then I miss a week, I'm just going to redate it for the next week because I'm not doing that this year. It is what it is. Okay, so this is actually my monthly section, but I haven't written in here yet at all. I've been meaning to do this for like the last 2 weeks, but I just haven't done it. So then this is the first week of January. And then these stickers are actually from Stick with Kate. And then I have like a today marker, so I can take this out. And these stickers are also from Stick with Kate. So I did fill out all of this. I probably missed Sunday, but it doesn't matter. Probably wasn't doing nothing anyway. Okay, so then last week, as you can see, is completely blank, which is completely fine because, like I said, I'm not pressuring myself. If I don't plan, I just don't plan. So, luckily, it is undated. These forms are from handyforms.com, but you can also get these from Amazon, which is where I got them from. And everything that you see today, hopefully I can link it below in the description. If there is something that I missed, just DM me on Instagram or something and just let me know that I missed something and you wanted to see it. And then I'll send you the link if it exists. Because some of the things you will see on my channel are very old because I hoard a lot of stickers and I buy a lot. So by the time I actually get around to using them, they no longer exist. So as you can see, this is a new table. It is very small. So I'm looking for somewhere to put my binder while I am recording so that I can reach for it when I need it. So today, I hope I'm in frame because now I have to get used to this desk being in frame. So I have some scissors, tweezers. I have to order some long handle or watchmaker tweezers because these just aren't, they're okay for right now, but yeah. And then I just have a pencil board. I'm going to use this as a ruler. Oh, I could use this. I forgot about that. I could use that as a ruler, but you can use pencil boards as rulers too. And then I just pulled out some stickers. I'm really not trying to be that extra. Y'all know I can be very extra when I decorate. So I'm just pulling out these stickers that I've had for like a year and a half from Leela journals. I'm not going to say I'm going to use all of these, but y'all know how I am. So I'm definitely going to be using these two sticker sheets. I think these are like little band-aids or something like that. So that's what it looks like to me. And then I got some days stickers right here. So I'll be definitely be using those. And what I like to do before oh, hold on. So what I pretty much like to do, as you can see, it's not on this one, but I just draw my lines. And sometimes I do it afterwards. You don't have to, like if you're doing catch-all rings and you're setting up your own spreads, you don't necessarily have to divide the days. You can just do it even after you put down the stickers. So it really doesn't even matter to me. So Wednesdays, when I divide Wednesday, I don't necessarily give Wednesday that much room. And if y'all see like a white glare, it's really just like, it's my ring light. Like this canvas lamp is extremely, the light is very bright, but if I don't have it on the brightest light, you won't be able to see. And I'm sitting in front of the window, but because of the way that the sun is shining, it's like it's making a glare on the page. So I've closed the window. And then, so we're gonna start. So, so if you see like a white glare on the white paper, my bad. And if you see, I don't make straight lines. I kind of like that glitch look in my lines. I don't know. It's just something super cute about it. So anyway, while we are decorating, I guess that's pretty much an update as far as like my life update. Job still the same. The only thing new that really happened is that, okay, before I say that, I have to separate this last column for Saturday and Sunday. But the only thing new happened was that, well, okay, so story time while we decorate. So y'all know how this go. If you're new to my channel, I usually tell y'all stories while I'm decorating because it just, I don't know. I don't really like to talk about the process of me decorating because I feel like you can see what I'm doing. And if there's something that I need to explain, I usually stop and explain myself. But usually we have like story time when I journal. I'm sorry, when I decorate. My mind is definitely on journaling. So I do want to use one of these doors. Okay, so anyway, story time. So my job, so about 3 weeks ago, we signed up for insurance. So I get insurance through my job. Of course, it's not free. It comes out of my check, if y'all wondering. And so I signed up, and you know, you have to sign up by December 15th in order for it to start on January 1st. So I'm not really sure if y'all are familiar with like how the health market is. Cause it's insurance through my job, but it's still through like, I'm pretty sure it's kind of still through like, it kind of functions like the health market. So anyway, it's just we get it like a group rate. So I was only paying like $60 every 2 weeks for insurance. But anyway, so fast forward to now. So I signed up with my job, and then I guess Aetna's premium was, I guess it increased again this year. So I'm assuming my job decided, hey, we're not going to go with Aetna anymore because the premium is increasing. Which, to be honest, if it was still at the group rate, I wouldn't have mind paying like $70 or $80 every 2 weeks versus me paying individually what I am now. I'll tell y'all at the end of my little story. So January 3rd rolls around, you know, and I'm like, I says to our HR person, hey, have you heard anything back from the insurance company? Or, you know, and she's like, no, I emailed them today and hopefully I hear something from them, because I'm like my psychiatrist just canceled my appointment because I don't have active insurance. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna need like a response, like, because I know that I'm like, it doesn't take this long, you know, to sign people up for insurance, whatever. So I'm literally like just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And then the next week comes around. So the next week comes around. This is like the 8th, 9th, or 10th. Like, hey, did you hear something back from them? She's like, oh yeah, you know. And then she like gives me like this brochure. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, cool. You know, like we heard back from them. We about to, you know, get this thing popping. And I'm looking at the brochure. You know, it didn't look any different. It hadn't even dawned on me that, you know, like, whoa, look at the name change on here. So I look at the name change and it's like 90-degree benefit. And I'm like, well, okay, what is this? So I email. So it's still, you know, it still didn't register that my insurance, basically, like they said we were going to be with United Healthcare. Now everybody knows that United Healthcare is super expensive. So I'm just like, Okay. So I'm like, I'm not sure what's going on. So I emailed the representative and I was like, hey, you know, I have some doctor's appointments lined up. And, hold on for a minute, y'all. I had to concentrate. So I was like, hey, I got some doctor's appointments lined up. Do y'all have like any electronic, insurance card or no? And they're like, oh, we don't have that right now. And I'm thinking, you know me, y'all, I'm the type of person, like, sometimes I think in my head before I say it. I'm thinking in my head, like, hold up, what do you mean? And she's like going on to tell me that United Healthcare dropped us as a group after underwriting, and they've had to like work all weekend for, they've had to, hold on. Do I like that? And I do that a lot too, y'all. So if y'all new to my channel, I do that a lot. So she's like, yeah, they dropped us after underwriting. And I'm like, well, like, why are you just not saying this? And then she's like, oh, such and such should have told you. And I'm thinking in my mind, like, no one told me this, because if I would have known this from the jump, I would have, I literally would have done what I needed to do weeks ago so that I could have insurance by January 1st. So, okay, so then I contacted all my providers, and my providers are basically like, we're not in the network for the new insurance for your job. So I'm like, what in the world? Okay, so now I'm panicking. So because when I say I have like bad anxiety, now I'm panicking, like, what in the world? Like, I like have established like these great relationships with the providers that I have, and now my providers are telling me, okay, this new insurance that y'all have, we don't take. So then the lady, the representative continued to tell me, she was just like, that's weird that they're not in the network, because like, she's like, because I'm sitting here and it's saying that they're in the network. And I'm like, well, I'm telling you, my therapist and my psychiatrist is like, no, it's not, they're not. So anyway, so I was waiting. So basically, I'm just like, this is kind of like put me in a bind, because like I'm out of medication. And then what is the guy? The guy, I guess, I'm not sure what his title is, but he's like the head or whatever. He's just like, well, just let her know if she have to go to the doctor or anything like that, that she could just like keep her receipts, and then I guess they'll reimburse me. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, absolutely not. I'm like, do y'all know how much it is for a 30-minute visit with my psychiatrist? It's $350. So who's about to pay $350 to see their psychiatrist? And I'm just like, I'm sorry, but I'm not doing that. And so I'm like, if my psychiatrist does not take this insurance, then I'm gonna have to go with somebody else, because I can't afford to be switching. I'm like, I can't afford to be swapping providers like at this time. Like, I can't. Like, I've spent a long time, 2 years, looking for like providers that y'all know how it is when you get a doctor you finally like connect with. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. So anyway, so looks like I'm not gonna be using all these. I thought I was, but yeah, no, I don't think so. So anyway, so anyway, I ended up calling, one of my coworkers gave me the number to her health insurance agent, and I ended up calling her. And okay, let me tell y'all what happened the night before. So the night before, I called the health market, and the first guy I talked to was like, oh, if you get health insurance through your job, you don't qualify for to go through the health market. And I was like, well, that's weird, because I've swapped back and forth before. Like, I've had both before. Like I would, because when my job did offer health insurance when I first started working there, it was like $500. I was like, oh, no. So then I went through the health market and I had no issues. And then, so basically, put this here, because I hate this little handy forms thing showing. So then he's basically, so then he was like really rude to me. And all of a sudden I was like, what do you mean I'm not eligible? Like, if I get insurance through my job? And then he literally hung up the phone. He sent me to like this little survey thing. And then me and my mom was looking like, did he just hang up on you? I'm like, I'm assuming he hung up on me for some reason. I'm not even sure. So then, like, I called back, and so I called back, and I spoke to another representative. His name was Harold, which I'm pretty sure y'all don't know. But anyway, his name was Harold, and he was really nice. Like, he was really helpful, but not helpful, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna save those butterflies for last, because I want to use these. So yeah, like, I mean, he looked up the plans for me and all of that, which was really cool. And you know, at the same time, I was like, oh, I don't know. I was just, at first I was like, I already knew because of my income that, and then my son already has health insurance. So I already knew, like, if I wasn't going to like add him to any plans through the health market, my premium would be kind of expensive, which I kind of pretty much knew that already. So, and then Aetna is really, I mean, to me, Aetna's really, I'm not going to say they're top tier, but they're like second, third best, I would say. Out of the insurance that I've had as an adult, Aetna has been like the first best that I've had as an adult. Just put it like that. So, he sent me some quotes. So yeah, he sent me some quotes. And I was just kind of like, I don't know. I was just kind of thinking like, man, like, whoo, that's a lot. But then when I thought about having to go through finding different providers again, like having to like look through doctors, and I was like, I can't do this. It was just making my anxiety like spiral. And I was like, I like the providers that I have, because then when you start seeing new doctors, they ask questions and you're like, man, like, I told this to my last provider. Like, I don't want to have to tell this to someone all over again. So, my coworker was like, well, just go through my insurance agent. So I went through her insurance agent, and basically I just ended up getting some insurance through the health market. And so my premium is expensive. Because it's just, I just feel like at this time in my life, like my mental health is very important. And some people might feel like, oh, I don't really care about not getting the same provider. Well, guess what? That's you. I believe in continuity of care, and it's sometimes for some people, it can be very unhealthy switching providers just because, like, just because your job doesn't take them. It could be very, very, very unhealthy. So that's just me personally. Because I work with kids that have mental health issues, I know how important it is to keep the same providers in place. So, yeah, so I ended up getting insurance through the health market. Did I want to? No. Did I have to? Yes. Did I need to? Absolutely. So, but the downside is that because it was after January, it was after January 15th. Now my plan doesn't start till February 1st, which means that I have to try to contact my current providers to see if they can add me back to their schedule, because it's super crazy, y'all. I really don't know what to do with all these Band-Aids. So I'm thinking of just adding these to the corners or down at the bottom, because I really don't want to take away. I've added enough stickers, and I really don't want to take away like the functionality of my spreads. Even though I write small, sometimes I still don't be having enough room to write, which is ironic, I know. But yeah, like sometimes I don't even be having enough room to write. So I'm trying to put these at the bottom as much as I can, so that they just kind of outline. And also to the side. So pretty much it's just to the side. We'll do so yeah, like that is pretty much like my story for this video. So I'm just kind of like, I'm a little bummed though, because what ended up happening, so the result of me not having insurance ended up, basically I'm out of meds. And I do have like my, I want to say emergency meds that, how can I put it? Like, so I take, another med as needed. And then the last time I got it filled, my insurance was like, yo, we're not paying for that. It needs to be a 90-day supply. So I ended up getting like a 90-day supply for it, because my insurance wouldn't pay for it with just a 30-day like they used to. So I ended up getting like a 90-day supply, but that particular medicine was really only like an as needed one. It's so it's just kind of like, I don't want to take it every day, because it's really just like an emergency med. And then I was taking it like 2 to 3 times a day, pretty much as needed, you know, as long as I actually needed it. Y'all know I'm just trying to, I hate putting sticker sheets back. So anyway, I'm actually going to keep this because if you could see, this is like an actual frame around this. So like if I took this off, actually take this off. You'll be able to tell it's an actual frame. So yeah, so I pretty much just been taking that one, but I don't want, if literally I continue to take it every day, like how I am supposed to be taking it every day, along with my actual medicine I should be taking, I literally would run completely out of that one. So like right now, I'm literally like functioning on no meds. Really. And it could be very dangerous to be off meds for like a long time when you're really supposed to be taking meds. It could be very dangerous to like your brain, just like your overall functioning. It's because it's kind of like coming off something like cold turkey. So, because I actually talked to, no, I don't like that right there. I actually talked to our kids about that at my job. Just, like, you can't just deliberately just stop meds. Like, you could literally put yourself in a position to, you know, just mess yourself up, you know. And I talked to them about, if you want to stop meds, you need to get with the psychiatrist and say, hey, I don't think this medicine is effective enough for me. Is it some way that I can just stop it? Like, you know, I get on them all the time. You never abruptly just take yourself off meds. Like, no. And then we talk about the effects and the dangers of doing that and how that affects the chemicals in your brain. So we talk about all that. So but anyway, that is my story for this week. And I have I have been missing doing my videos. That is so crooked. So yeah, I've been missing doing my videos. It's just, whew, it's just like, oh my gosh, gotta just get myself together, because I had nothing organized in this room. Like literally when we moved in, I just threw my stuff. I literally just threw my stuff in the room, and then because I was so tired that day, I literally just threw myself in the room, and I just was like, whatever, like I'm tired. So I was thinking if I should I don't know. This is one of my hardest things. I think going forward, I may have to use my numbers along with my headers. Because that's something I noticed that I rarely do is use my numbers. So I don't think I'm going to use any numbers. I think that is going to be it for now. I think that's pretty much it. I don't want to saturate this any more than I am. So I think the ink that I'm going to use is I'm not sure. I think the Sailor Monyo Yuri. I think that's how you say it. Because you don't pronounce the U like Yuri. So it's a limited edition Sailor ink color. It is like amazing. It's so pretty. And I actually wish, let me see if I have, so this is my Faith binder. It's probably looking a little beat up because I take it with me. So I can show you pretty much. So this is what the color looks like. Like my pages, I hate when my pages curl. And they curl because of how I lean on them when I'm working or writing. So this is the Sailor Monyo Yuri. It's like such a beautiful green. I know it's green. It's such a beautiful green. It's so pretty. And then, so this is just my scripture writing journal. And every day I just choose a scripture and then I just write a scripture in here. I'm thinking about putting a sticker here. I don't know yet. But this journal is from Philo Planner. Well, her name is Ali Riaz. She's opened up pre-orders for other sizes. So this is a B6. And she has a week size, a standard size, A5. And then she restocked the B6. So some of the paper, now it is Tomoe River paper, and then she did add another paper, which is Cosmo paper, which is supposed to be like a better fountain pen ink paper. I've never tried it before, but I heard some really great reviews about it on YouTube. So this is pretty much the color that I'm choosing probably to use next week. I absolutely love this color. I'm addicted to this color. I actually ordered this color the day before January 1st because I had went through my sample in 2 weeks, which that lets you know that I absolutely love the color. So I decided to get the bottle because it is a limited edition ink and everyone did not have it. So anyway, so if you stay to the end of the video, put a green heart in the comments. Let me know how you like today's video. Let me know if you like the stickers. And you can always find me on all my social medias. No, I'm not on TikTok. But you can find me on all my social medias, including my website, and everything is linked below. And make sure you like, share, subscribe to my content. Click the notifications bell to be notified of any future videos. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.